Well, hello to everybody on the internet and very welcome back to the first Crusade, guys, in Dwarves Glory, Death and Loot. We are about to kick off and we are at fight 352. We had a very easy time with the Worlocks the last time around. We might kinda getting the gist of it probably, or I'm getting the gist of it if you will. But I don't know if our party has a very long shelf life at this point. You know, it will be very sad to kind of disband them without keep trying. So I don't know. I'm gonna try and keep them going, you know, as far as I can. But we are kind of hitting a ceiling, if you will. So now, who do we kind of send to be the trap? I think we might go with this guy. He has a bit more stamina than the other guys. And I don't know if this is the right play or do I give him this, you know, so he can kind of heal up just in case with these guys when they're around. They have the poison now, they don't have the canes. So maybe when they have the canes I give him the thunder, also the iron heart or the ring of restoration. So he can kind of keep himself up and up. But we're gonna take this, he has the staggering shot, so we're gonna take this fight and see how it's gonna fare. You know, I have my finger on the button, if you will, for just in case. But I'm expecting that we should be victorious. You know, and as you can see, they can deliver the punch. I think it's archers now, if I'm not mistaken. I cannot kinda keep my eyes on it, you know. Yeah, the archers are also hitting very, very badly. And the staggering shot is not a joke, so... Yeah, you know, the archers might look like squishy targets, but with the staggering shots, they might also cause some trouble. And we are getting... There is some ice arrows too from him coming, so we are being stuck in place, so... I don't know, it's quite interesting. Well, that went quite well, guys, in my opinion. They are almost done. We can kind of turn off the portraits, if you will. It's H. Oh yeah, I didn't kinda realize that there is a shortcut for it. Yeah, we can dismantle all of this. No bother, physical resist. I don't think that we need any more of those guys. Disassemble, sorry, not dismantle. We have some nice stuff for these guys, if you will. Let me just double check if we have enough of those huts. Are they worth playing with? We have one with ice resist. Yeah. We might kinda grab them. The only problem is like we don't have enough maces, but it looks like we have one only. Yeah, let's skip that one for now. I don't really want to keep playing with them, guys. It's very, very obnoxious, and I'm gonna upgrade my shop yet again. Another iron heart, which is quite cool, and another one of those guys, which is quite cool at this point. So fingers crossed, we're gonna stumble on a third one before it's too late. But yeah, we might actually roll it up next time when we are in the winter, you know, so we can kind of maybe have more ice resistance, if you will. Now we have 3 hearts here and I'm willing to roll them up, in all honesty. I think that will kind of work out, and then we can improve these guys. We should have mithril, no bother, when we need them, so that's gonna be cool, if you ask me. Now we have more cards here to play with, and yeah, these guys look fine. We have the trap set up, but if we take this card, we might stand a chance to kind of grab some more bacon procs, if you will, and I might do that. Exactly. Anybody about to level up? 99, not really. Yeah, we are at 67, 63, whatever the experience it is. So I think we're gonna need more ore. Yeah, more ore will be in. And I didn't notice if these guys are kind of dropping the bleed damage, if you will. So my idea is to kind of prop the knights for the ice mages or the ice archers, if you will. That might prove handy. Now these guys are going to be healed, and let's see how we're gonna go. But I think we have plenty of weight to deal with them. Yeah, there is some bleed that is happening, but yeah, they kinda had a go. at us, and we got some bacon procs, if you will, out of it. The hammer orcs, that is. Yeah, only one bleed. Unfortunately, yeah, somebody was safe. I don't know if we're gonna dispatch anybody. Yep, there we go. We have started dispatching, guys. And we're gonna... Yep, there's plenty of bleed going on. It's no bother. So those guys should have the bleeds. The guys who have the smite, technically, the warpers with the AoE. That is maybe the right play. So I think I can speed it up now and send them all the way back, and I'll see you at the skulls, guys. And that went quite well, guys. In all honesty, nice and clean. Yeah, we can disassemble that for now. And I wanted to show you guys, once you kind of do a recipe, then you have it on open, sorry, you can technically see what you need. And meanwhile, we have to kind of experiment with this stuff. So I might open a few if I like this one, maybe, if I remember it. This one might become also available. You know, I will try. So I have Gym Priest, yeah, serpent stuff and so on and so forth. So technically we can actually make a serpent stuff, if you will. So hopefully I can remember to keep a few of them around. We have another guy here, another chieftain, if you will, and it looks to me like we might be able to get them. Might is the operational word for it. So yeah, and this gentleman is gonna level up with the wrong things. No, actually we're gonna go in here because he will have the weight. And sorry, we need this, and probably give him this and maybe give it a test. And then we can kind of drop this and this here. I don't know, I'm willing to try like this, guys. If it doesn't work out, we're gonna equip another priest and see if we can get him, you know, just on off chance that we might actually get the pyromaniac stuff or something, so we can make the serpent stuff or whatever we can make. I think I have a quest as well that I can kind of use to grab another 100 gems, if you will, while we are at it. Well, that went quite well, guys, in all honesty. I was not expecting a first try. Yeah, we're gonna save that for sure. We can disassemble that guy. Maybe I should have think about some of the other recipes, but hey, let's see what else we're gonna get. We have a serpent stuff now. And what can we craft technically? Sorry, I'm playing with this. Hopefully it's interesting, but hey. Oh, we need the storm cowl, and we should have a Jinn head cover, if you will, or whatever it's called. Yeah, head cover. I was right about it. Who we are facing now? The elites. Wow. Well, guys, it's time for the elites, as you can see. And I think I'm gonna roll them a couple of times with the hope. Oh, I got Mithril in the winter. I got excited about that. I'm hoping to maybe get them in the winter time. No luck. Alright. No luck whatsoever, guys. So that might be the fight for us when you think about it. But this might have better... maybe better... artifacts? No. It does not. We have this razor blade ring and the hot coal, but we don't need it here. So yeah, I think... oh, Cacapueg, okay, fair enough. The Cacapueg is dropping there. And what do we face here? Iron Heart, Dice, the Cursed Amulet, and the Ring of Blood. Well, I don't know. I'm not really sure about them. They look mean. I think this is the way to go. The guys with the poison arrows, I think we can get them. Let's oh man, more mithril. Quite expensive. Oh, there we go. Oh, but we have the Ice Age. Oh, the Frost Orc, sorry. The Ice Age. We have the Ice Age. Yeah, it's Ice Age. That's true. So, I don't know. Let me prep the party and we'll try my new my new idea. Do they had no, they had fire mages, so fair enough. They have some healers as well, so let's see what I will come up with. Well guys, I think I sorted the party as I wanted to be. Unfortunately, I don't have another nugget to give this gentleman and another amulet. I only have 4. So yep, and I don't think these items that I have with ice resistance here are going to help a lot, but I hope they are helping, so fingers crossed. But the best case scenario, we have about 30%, and then we have 3 Djinn priests, and I'm thinking I should outfit another one. Will I have the covers and everything? Yeah, I do have everything. I have some wisdom there and some ice resistant wisdom. I'm not really happy about this, but hey, let's grab it. It might kind of help us, if you will. So let's outfit a 4th Djinn priest, if you will, and see if that is going to work out. Of course, my things are full now and everything is upside down, so I think I should move things like this. So, you know, the lock stuff on one end, the unlock stuff on the other, if you will, so I don't have to worry about them. And this is locked, fair enough. We can lock this up and we can lock that up for now, and we have a few spare spots here. I can drop this Staff of Serpent, and everybody have a Scarab as well. No, not him, but he has the Inspire buff, and I forgot what the Inspire buff is giving technically. Yeah, it's nice to be able to kind of check from here, but I think it was improving the resistances as well. And now the amulets have a chance to kind of individually nullify the frozen debuff technically, and we have a bunch of frozen resistances, so we might stand a chance to get them that way, you know. Now the only problem is that they might get healed as well, but let's see how it's gonna go. We might be pushed back as well very badly, which is expected. Yep, and we are not doing enough damage now. As you can see, they're just driving backwards. But I think some of them should die. And we might get lucky that way. We kinda managed to dispatch some of them. If we can reverse the course, that will be cool. But we might have to change the nuggets with the weights, guys. Yeah. We don't stand a chance to reverse the course now. It's too late. Nope. We are kinda too pushy. So let's try the weights. I think this might end up being a good way to go about it. So let's grab that. And we're gonna give that gentleman and that gentleman some weight. And see if that is going to work out. I think we was holding up quite well on the healing part, if you ask me, but we are slow on the killing part. I think we dispose of something? No, it couldn't be. Yeah, there we go. Some of them are disappearing. Maybe the healing is an overkill, but I don't think so. Yep, there we go. We are doing a bit more progress. Can we? No. Not really. We couldn't. Now we are being pushed too far, man. Can we? Yeah, these guys will give them weight, but we're gonna lose quite a lot of chances to actually hit them and break the ice, if you will. You know, the nuggets are technically giving them weight, less than most of the ores, but again, it's just not enough. And then we can we can do this and try that, if you will, but we died at the end of it. So let's try for science. I like this. This is enjoyable. Yeah, but he has the wrong artifacts, man. As you can see, we are not healing as good as we used to, technically, and our war priest has the wrong artifacts. Oh no, he was running with the dice anyway. So what can we give him technically to improve it? A ring of blood, but that's about it. I don't think that he will benefit from that any way, shape or form. So now they might end up needing healing, man, when you think about it, you know. So yep, it's quite a mess, and hopefully I remember how the party was looking before I went and tried to kinda change things up. No, 72 is the number again, guys, unfortunately. Yeah, we cannot withhold them, man. But yeah, it might be the option. It might work out if I. Is it different? I don't think so. I think we got exactly the same card, man, when you think about it. It's a lot of money wasted for things, but I was hoping maybe we can grab the white crystal, if you will. You know, that is dropping in there. Now we have a chieftain there as well with them in the mix. So yeah. Yep, I want to reroll. Right, more material, another chieftain. My goodness me, guys. The game is rolling up chieftains left and right. Nope, I'm not getting the, as you can see, the glacier at all. Is that the card, maybe? I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm determined to look for a winter hat by the looks of it. There we go. Now we are talking. This should be better, I would say. What we are missing? Oh, but we have the thunder mage. So now somebody now have to play the thunder guy. Or set up the thunder trap, if you will. And that is going to take another toll, but there is no, how do you call it? Yeah, we can grab those while we are at it. We are not facing any ice mages, so not, yeah, but we can get the crystal, the holy crystal, which can come quite handy. That's the only way to get it, or stand a chance to get it. Can we stop them? Perhaps, I don't know. I don't remember what was the other one now. Yeah, let's set up the trap and we'll crack on. I don't think that this is going to work, but let's give it a go for science again, guys. Well, guys, apparently it worked out. So we can deal with the defender orcs a bit more easily than the other two combination. Yeah, the only thing that was missing was the hammer orcs, technically, in this card. Unfortunately, we couldn't test the theory about the necklaces and getting rid of the ice mages, though, and building up some resistances on those warding amulets, if you will. But hey, it is what it is. At least we stand a chance to get a crystal, if we are lucky. Now, ice resist, yeah, we're gonna take that. We didn't hit shoulders, another ice resist there. We're gonna take that and then we can disassemble all of that, if you will, and we can go there and... no crystal, man. My goodness me. Do we need another tungsten ore? We are not lucky today. And I was thinking, yeah, but this is everywhere technically. Alright. So the crystal is not there. And yeah, these guys are from everywhere at this stage. So yep, I think we had a bunch of tomes that we can roll up maybe into higher one. No, we don't really, we only have one. So I'm gonna grab the tungsten ore, guys, after all. Yeah, inventory full. Well guys, let me sort out the coffers and I'll be back. Well guys, I have the party ready. And I think I have the party ready. At least I'm running with this now. This gentleman is gonna level up, so I'm gonna give him some stamina and strength. And I want to give him some wisdom because we are kinda asking him to play the priest very often as well. You know, so this gentleman is leveling up, so I'm gonna give him some extra stamina there. And hopefully I'm equipping the shield walls. Or the bulwarks, so maybe that can help. And in this situation maybe we are better off going with running with 3 knights who have the shield wall. Now of course if I grab another one, I mean they're nothing special. I don't have anything kind of very nice, if you will, at this stage. I would like to give them more weight, but as you can see he's losing all of the gear because he's no longer a paladin. So I have to find him all the other knight gear as well, which is not the end of the world, you know, when you think about it. We can give him some ice resistance stuff. What else can we give him? Does he want the spear maybe? Sure, why not? Bleeding blade. I mean, it's not gonna help a ton, but it might be the case, or the 10%, sorry. I think the 10% on the melee is better. And it has weight again. So, yep, and we need shoulders, yeah? What kind of shoulders do we want now? That's the question. We don't have any of the shoulders here. We had some mentals, 100% somewhere. So do we have anything with a ton of weight? Yeah, there we go. That might do it. So, let's try that. I'm not really sure. I'm just kind of experimenting, and we can give him that hatto, but it has ice resistance, so maybe we find something with... yeah, but it might come handy. I don't know. What's his ice resist now? Only 13. I don't think it's gonna help. You know, this is 31, so... you know, maybe with a nugget it might go up, but again, the idea is that we're gonna break free and be able to push them to the other end of the world, if you will. Hopefully I can find the other paladin gear that I removed, if you will. Yep, there we go. That's 4 pieces there. So, I don't know. Can I give him something else that is maybe better? That has ton of weight. Not really. We don't want that, definitely. This time around. And we don't have another. So, fair enough. Let's give it a go, just for science, guys. And they have plenty of these defender orcs, but they have 14 hammer orcs. If they didn't have the hammer orcs, it would have been easier fight, but let's try. Let's see. I have my... how do you call it? My finger on the button. See if we can kinda mess these guys up. Finally. And if they didn't hit the hammer orcs, maybe we could have tried the nuggets as well, the gold nuggets, for the extra resistance. Oh no, we are losing even, man. We are losing quite badly though. It's the water mages, and I'm running with technically with three Jinn priests. So let's try that. 2 Jinn priests and some... yeah, they have the cane too, man. Yeah, that's mean technically. Very mean, but I'm willing to give it a go again. You know, the tries are kinda interesting, if you will. No, we are not healing, not nearly enough, technically, so just forget about it. This card is the same, they have the Thunder Mages, but I don't think that we have luck in here, guys. I mean, it might work out, but I don't think so. So yeah, they have some Banner Orks, but double the Hammer Orks, which is kinda... now they have 24 of these guys. Yeah, but it's an easy card when you think about it. So let's try. See. Let's see if it's gonna work out. Alright, no point of bringing the... how do you call it? Of bringing the water stuff. Wasn't it? Yeah, they have the mages. Though, but I don't think that's the threat. Let's see, I'm gonna pay attention on the meter as well. Yeah, it's the Frost Orc that are doing us the most of the damage, if you will. But we should be able to dispatch some of these guys very easily. Are we? No, we are not. We are losing quite a lot of people, man. And it's a lot of ice mages. Way too much. I mean, we can re-equip another Jinn Priest, but then we're not gonna have the DPS. And are these guys helping at all? No, they are not technically. Okay, back to the drawing board, guys. I don't think that I can play with them, in all honesty. Well, sorry guys, I'm kinda jumping in the middle of the fight, but hey, I kinda forgot to press my record button. Or unpause button, if you will. I was sorting out the coffers and the party, and yeah, but I think we are successful here, if you will. I don't think that anything can go wrong. You know, there was I was kind of playing around with the idea that we might be able to take on some ice mages for a change, but I don't think it's in the cards. You know, honestly, I tried this and that and whatnot, but it's just not working out. Hopefully I'm not missing the point. At least we have a sort of a counter for the Worlocks most of the time, you know, if you will. But hey, it is what it is. No, I cannot be bothered now. It's only 6 and some wisdom. Nobody to hire. Another Jinn cover. Yeah, sure, let's grab it. We have a few Jinns, you know, that might benefit from rolling up some Jinn gear, if you will. But I don't think that we're gonna deal with it right now, so it's gonna stay there. I'll leave this unlocked. We have quite a few with ice resist, if you will. So I would prefer if we can drop something else on them, if you will, especially on the one with the wisdom. That will be nice, some crit chance, you know. So probably some guys leveled up. Yep, that gentleman leveled up. Nobody else? Nope. Not really, so that's fine. This gentleman did level up, so we can give him the dice back. He got some wisdom as well on his way up, if you will. So yep, we can always put the trap and the troll tooth necklaces and call it a day. But there you go, yes, another card, and if we go as we go, they will hold us in place, so there is no point of even trying. In all honesty, without the amulets of warding. These guys will be nasty, but it's only them, so maybe let's give it a go, see how it's gonna work out. I'm not really sure. So far so good, but yeah, there is some big numbers there. But we are kinda handling the situation, if you will. Yep, and we are obliterating stuff, so yeah, off we go. On our merry way, if you will. Oh, there you go, guys. We chased one orc for 2 minutes, man. One orc. No, one fire mage orc for 3 minutes, man. So this is a card for us, we can just jump into it. I don't see why not. This is a good card as well, but I think this is better if there is not a lot of canes. Yeah, these guys have a cane. So yeah, let's give them a go. See how it's gonna work out. I think we have it as it is. We shouldn't be doing any adjustments, but I don't know. You know, the black archer orc is nowhere to be found on the DPS meter, if you will. You know, they're barely showing compared to all the other orcs. But there you go, that's all sorted, guys. Oh, only 2 minutes, man, with all the chasing, if you will. On top of it, and I'm not paying attention to what I need for those recipes on the forge. I could kind of deal with that, but nothing to hire, nothing to buy. And yeah, this looks like a card for us, no bother. I don't like it, but we are stuck in this caves, man, forever. Technically, the game is not giving us free passage in the glaciers, if you will, you know, which is a bit sad. And there we go, like, it's no bother again. So yeah, I have to stay away from the hammer orcs and the ice orcs, if you will, you know. And that's about it. So if I'm picky and if I save my coins, I can keep making progress without technically, you know, retreating all the time. And now if our comp is working against the Worlocks, so we can maybe reach battle 400, I don't know. I hope so. You know, there was a lot of experimentation. Right, there we go. That's sorted, guys. All done and dusted. Now we have Reapers. Yeah, elite orc Reapers. Who do we face? Yeah, we have a card right there. You know, I would prefer this one over this one. But in any case, he can use his, how do you call it, his cooldown a bit more often. Yeah, cane there, man. And double canes there. Yay, why not? Then we have to deal with all of this. But at least they don't have the canes. Do we want to buy anything in the shop? No. Not really, no bother. We have about 200k gold, so we might be able to kind of keep re-rolling the cards if they don't work for us. Oh, right, but these are the Reapers, so we might stand a chance. They're not the Warlocks. We're gonna be pushed back. It's normal, I would say. They have the support orcs, yeah, the banner orcs. So we might be pushed out of the picture, if you will. You know, without actually making a dent. No. 7 dudes were obliterated, 8. Another 3. I don't know. Is my count correct? Yeah, but looks of it. Some of them are kind of going away in droves. There we go. Some people are on killing sprees, if you will. Apparently. Some of the little dwarfs. And now the grasshoppers are going to kick in, and it might prove to be a long one. If we have to push them all the way back. We are at the 50 mark in our direction. Negative 50, that's it. That is. Well, guys, that was sorted after what, 7 minutes, 8 minutes or so. Let's get rid of all of this. I don't think that we need it. We have some more gems by the looks of it that we can use. My goodness me. What do I do with them? I don't know. In all honesty, I don't know what to do with them at this stage. But hey, it's an artifact. It's no bother. We can roll them up and have only purples at the end. You know, for a good measure. And I don't know why I pick up these guys. By accident, if you will. Let's check our tree, and I don't know what to invest into, to be honest. I was thinking about increasing the fire resistance there for a ton. I can maybe drop in something here? No. No, we don't stand a chance, guys. We need to kind of have a few more fights before we can drop in points anywhere. Fair enough. I just wanted to check. let's see what awaits. We have another 10 fights for the Worlocks and ton of Thunder Mages, man. I don't really like it, but we don't even have the... Yeah, we have the trap set up and people are leveling as they are. I didn't really pay attention to them, so... Yeah, he will not, but he will, so he's okay. I don't know who else leveled up in the meanwhile, you know, but hey, it is what it is, I missed it. So yep, we can try them, no bother. Any canes? Yeah, they have the canes. So, but yeah, we might be okay. There should be a pushover clan after a bit, if you will, if you're lucky. Oh, they are the pushover clan straight out of the gate, man. Alright guys, that was done and dusted. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Another one of those, but there is hammer orcs. So I will probably go in there and deal with them guys, because we cannot go in here and deal with these guys by the looks of it. There's too many mages, man. And some canes, but yeah, we're almost set up for it, if you will, but they will hold us in place, so no point of trying. We're gonna jump in there. Let me check if I can kinda introduce some bacon as well. In the meanwhile, it looks like we're gonna have an easy one, you know, and yeah, he's about to level up, so we might give him something certain there as well. He's not going to go priest anytime soon, but some bacon will be in order, sir, I would say. And let's keep propping up our weights. That will be amazing. Alright, that's cool. Yeah, we don't need the dice, we can bring another bacon. Yep, just keep munching on the bacon. He's quite light though. Poor fella. Right, I think that's sorted. So we can kinda keep rotating stuff around. He doesn't need this one, but he might benefit more from that one, if you will. But we need the trap, and yep, that's about it. Let's go, guys. We are jumping in there. Do we need a trap? We didn't even need a trap, man. We could have give that guy a bacon too, but I don't think we had the bacon, in all honesty. And I'm not even sure that any of our bacon proc, man. You know, for our guys, so it is what it is. At least I didn't see a bacon going off. And I think you have it on the kinda at the end on the end screen. You can see which artifact popped up, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, done and dusted, guys. We're gonna disassemble all of that, no bother. I'm not paying attention again to what I need for the recipes on the forge, and yeah, I didn't check about the bacon, if it procced or not. Another easy one, but we might not get any bacon procs there, guys, in all honesty. This one it's kinda made for us. Let's try them. They have these guys with a hammer, but let's see, we might be lucky. Yep, there goes our bacon, I think. No, probably not. There is no way that's our bacon. I think it's their bacon. How far are we? Oh, 20 meters our way. Fair enough. We might start turning the tide, if we're lucky, anytime soon. Well, that was fast enough, considering that we are playing the Crusade. I think we need this. No, we don't. We needed the storm cowl or something. You know, one of the mage thingy. At the very least, and something else, but I don't remember for the life of me. Another one that is kind of set up for us, and I didn't check again on the final screen if the beacons, if you can check the beacons. Yep. No, this one is even better for us, if you ask me. Yes, they do have those orcs, but I think, yeah, this is the easiest one. But I don't know, we might get something nice here as well for a change. I'm not really sure. Let me check that recipe again, guys, real quick. What was the third item? Yeah, I have the cover. I just need that storm thingy for the mage, but we didn't have the ruins for a while, so I don't think it's gonna show up anytime soon. So maybe in the next playthrough I can kind of start playing with them, if you will. I can't wait to kind of replay maybe the Crusade, but I think I'm gonna leave it for the Christmas holiday. In all honesty. Well, guys, the goodies are there. Yeah, and you can see the bacon. It went off for all 4 of them. And he got 10, everybody got a 10er, technically in weight. It makes me quite happy. I think we're gonna pick all of this up. No question asked. And I have to kinda learn how to deal with my storage. Another mental there, why not? I mean, we are still not fully equipped, if you will. So we have a bunch of paladin mentals now. Right, do we have any of those? Yeah, this guy, but not, he's not for there. Well, guys, I don't know if you're gonna appreciate this, but if you go to your forge in Dwarf Glory, Death and Loot, guys, and if you don't like a piece of equipment that you have for your guys, or your dwarfs, if you will, and you want a white item so you can start fresh and give them something more useful, I have the Unoaken Road with 1 speed and 10 strength, which I don't think it's necessary. I prefer if there was something else on it, like crit or wisdom or whatever. You can just drop it in here and press the hammer. You're gonna get mithril out of it and a white item. So technically you can reroll these guys, no bother, if you will. And now if I press this button, no, I cannot press it here. I can actually combine them in the forge, for example. I can kind of make shoulders with how do you call it, with stamina, and so on and so forth. Now if I have a few more, as you can see here, that I don't like, for example, and I can extract everything, but I don't have enough to kind of combine them. But I might be able to combine this 3 into a new, how do you call it? Yeah, I have one blue with speed and so on and so forth. I might keep this poison resist there. I don't like the strength either, so I should just go to the forge and do the same. Oh no, I cannot have 2, I can only have 1. So there we go, that's done. I can do this to this guy as well, and he'll be done. And I can grab the green one, extract the mithril, if you will, and then have the 3 of them, you know, combined into something else. In this case I will have 30 weight, for example. I mean, I didn't got what I wanted, but hey, it is what it is. It's Dwarves Glory, Death and Loot, guys. So yep, that's how it goes. So now I can technically bump this up and see if I can get more stamina on them. I mean, no harm in the stamina. Yeah, I got 5 stamina, so that's cool. So next time when I'm in the Winterland, you know, or in the glaciers, if you will, sorry, I can take advantage of this. Hopefully this is useful. I'll fix the coffers and I'll see you again. Well, guys, it's time to kind of face the elites at battle 365, if you will. But I think I'm in the right card and I might upgrade his gear, in all honesty, because I feel like he stands the best chance to kind of grab something useful out here, you know, in the mountain pass. So fingers crossed things will work out. What do I have? He has intelligence. We can give him weight, why not? I mean, it's not the worst idea. And I cannot bring this any higher than this at this point. I don't have the thingies, but I can do this as well. And yep, I can give him more weight, why not? I feel like I'm missing a lot of weight when it comes to him. And let's grab this and do that as well. Yeah, more weight? Sure, man. Let's give him more weight. Maybe it was the wrong play, I don't know. I'm not really sure, guys. But at least our champion is getting a bunch of stats as well. Now, I'm not really sure if I want to... Yeah, I can roll one more. I have 16. Yeah, I needed 3 only, so let's go for it. More weight? Sure, why not? I don't think that the 5 stamina will save us, but the weight is adding up. I think we added quite a lot of weight for our champion. So what did we got? 40, 80, and 35, 105, and another 30, 135 in total so far. Fair enough. Fingers crossed things will work out. And I think this was the card that we wanted to tackle, yeah? No. Yeah, I think so. This looks like the card that we want to tackle. And we had a trap setup, but I didn't check the guys for level ups and stuff, you know. I kinda forgot about it. Yeah, these thunder mages are mean, man. But we are holding up. We are holding up quite decently, if you ask me. So we kinda managed to kinda get rid of quite a few guys, if you will. You know, which is quite astonishing. And I'm thinking maybe the light paladin guy can be converted into a war priest. Maybe that will be a nice addition at this stage. I can speed this up with the grasshoppers, but I might give it a go, in all honesty, and run with 3 war priests for a while. I think I have some gear. I don't have shoulders though. I have everything else apart from shoulders. I'm gonna disassemble that. I find it very tedious to deal with the... Yeah. So you get the one of the mountain pass guys at the moment and 2 grey ones. Do I need more bacon? I don't know. But do I need anything else? I don't think so. We can just roll up something into a higher variation of it. And look at that. Yep, I'm gonna pick that one up, definitely. And I have 3 of this now, my goodness me. It's raining. And these guys might not be bad as well. They have usually a ton of weight, man. But unfortunately they are not part of a set. Give me a sec to sort this out and I'll be right back. No guys, I don't have enough goodies to kind of do anything. I mean, I can convert this, but to what end? I'm going to make a green stuff, man. I cannot fix any of the druid's gear, guys, at this stage. So yep, we're gonna crack on. If you ask me, a more ice resist. Yeah, this is 10 and that's 10, so might come handy. I don't really understand why I need it. So far I didn't find any usefulness, if you will, but there we go. We can drop that there. We have another one here that we might roll up into an epic one when we find another one, if we are lucky, you know, and get some glacier stuff to kick or to fight. Yep, they are all orange at the moment, the saviors, so it's gonna take a bit to roll them up into legendary. Now it's all Winterland stuff, and maybe we go there. That might yeah, but they have that thingy, the cane. But this, oh, these guys have the cane too. Man, maybe that will be the fight. I don't know, I don't think so, but let's try. And I didn't check for level ups again, guys. Yeah, very lame. Yeah, we're gonna be pushed. It's expected. Well guys, that was a game. About 4 minutes later. But hey, it's the Crusade guys, so we are paying the price. What are we facing now? We have more Winterland stuff, but we cannot tackle that. We should go in there, that's the card for us, definitely. Let me check for level ups. Yep, there we go. We got that gentleman right on time. He's not gonna get some bacon procs, but he's gonna get more stats, quite a lot of them. Nobody else is near a level up, so let's crack on. Did we hit any? Yeah, we do, so we need the trap. Anyway, but he has the bacon too, so I think we are getting more procs of the bacon, so fingers crossed it will pay off. You know, I'm obsessing with it, I don't know why, but I think it's useful in all honesty. And to take advantage when you don't need anything else there. Alright, but I might need something there. I think it's the guy with the bacon who died, yeah, and now everybody are dying. Yep, the guy with the bacon is a ring of restoration, guys. He is not being healed up properly, so yep, there we go. That will be the way to go now and deal with them. Hopefully, I don't know. Let's give that another go. No, he's dying. He is dying. And once he is dead, that's it, they're gone. So we cannot tackle them. Definitely without the crystal probably. You know, the crystal, the other crystal will heal us as well. So I don't see how we can tackle that. Are they do have the cane? No, they don't have the cane, man. But what's the problem then? Some very unfortunate crits, man? That shouldn't be happening, I would have assumed, without the... Maybe he needs some physical? Yep. Maybe he needs some physical resistance, but again, if I give him the physical resistance, I can, it's not a big deal. Let's try it that way. He can have... yeah, he can use some wisdom too, man. Here and there. It's not the worst case scenario. They probably have plenty of the other stats. Let's try if the physical thing is the problem. He might be getting too much damage from the other orcs. Yeah, he was saved again. Will he be saved again? Or there will be no need for saving him? Nope. Oh, Stonefoot died. So some of the other orcs were killing us technically. Oh, now everybody are dying. Yeah, Stonefoot, yeah, it's the same guy. My goodness me, guys, now we cannot deal with those orcs as well. I mean, the only way to kinda maybe upgrade this, but to do something about it, but yeah, I need to kinda roll up quite a lot of mitrals. I don't have them at this stage. I would have thought that would be an easy card. So yeah, they're ignoring the physical resistance. Fair enough, I think that might be the card. I didn't even check the winter cards. Yeah, that might be a card as well. Just for an off chance that we might get the white crystal after all. But yeah, they have plenty of those guys. But no canes, at least. Yeah, fair enough. I think we can run as we are for now and see if that is going to help. Who is Stonefoot? Yeah, it's him technically. Stonefoot, yeah. He's dying on us. So we don't have a counter now for them mages? Man, that's very sad. So we have to avoid them like the plague? Let's try that card, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. We can give him a nugget though. Will the nugget help? No. He's taking far too much damage, if you ask me. Yeah, but we are dispatching people very quickly here. Or orcs, sorry, not people. Yeah, I think we can speed this up one. Speed this one up. Alright, that's a game. Right, oh, I pick up everything, guys. And the cards are running super fast now. Nope, they are fine. Yeah, let's get rid of this. We don't need those things. Definitely, let's lock that up just in case. If we mess it up. What we are facing now? Right, we are facing him with a bunch of other stuff. Can we take him? It looks like it. It looks like it. We should definitely try. It's 40,000 bounty. Yeah, Born Defender, man. Don't joke about it. Alright, are we going? Yeah, sure. Let's go as it is. We're gonna fix the party before the Worlocks on the next turn, if you will. They have healers, but I think we're gonna be fine. And technically we didn't need the Ring of Thunder, if you will. You know, we could have give Stonefoot some bacon instead. Well guys, that lasted about 3 minutes, if you will, and it's sorted. Fair enough, we have another spear, another bulwark. I don't know if we can take advantage of it. I think we might need this for some of the recipes. I'll check, just in case. I think it's needed, but I don't know what we can produce. It will be nice to kinda know. Yeah, we have a bunch of rogue stuff, if you will. At least 2 of them. Yep, so fair enough. I mean, we might end up producing if we find any, if you will. So now is the Warlock time, guys. So I'm going to have to fix the coffers and then we can take it from there. I don't even want to see the cards, to be honest, if you will. But hey, it is what it is. These are in the right space, so they can go 1 up, and that's cool. Well guys, we are kinda lucky, I think. We have a card with Borog the Noxious, which might prove to be the great one, if you will. You know, we might be able to kinda hold him up, and that might sort it. But let's see what else we can do. I think more people will be appreciating from some healing, if you will. But I don't know what to take off. Yeah, probably nothing. Do we go with? Yeah, we have to do a Gym Priest. So he doesn't need to do that at all. So he can have a Scarab and a heal thingy. And he can have that Gin thing. And maybe we have Betters? I don't know. Do we? It's all about the debuff removing, guys. So yeah, wish me luck, I would say. And let's crack on. But I'm gonna try this one. It's 42,000 bounty, and I think maybe he will technically take off a bunch of DPS off the table, because the other option is to deal with these guys, for example, and you have 18 mages. He will be powerful, and he has the tornado too, which is not nice, but hey, let's see what happens. Alright, no, we didn't survive even the first wave, man. So maybe the card in the middle then? Let's give it a go. Yep, that looks like it might kinda reduce the incoming DPS straight out of the gate. But we are being pushed in the same time, so I don't know. Yeah, but we survived the first wave. Yep, but looks to it, barely. We must be running out of mana or something. I'm not really sure what's happening, guys. You know, maybe we give the guys up front some weight. Do we need that? No. No mages, yeah? Yeah, no mages. We have the arrogance, which is technically we don't really have a single set for the standard divine set, if you will. I'm gonna bring back the druid just to check if it's not better that way, and maybe we give at least one of the guys a brush, but no, they are dying, so maybe give him a mug as well and forget about it real quick. Yep, another epic mug for the last priest. They're dying anyway with the mug or without it, so I don't know. And we don't need this, so we can put more weight. Technically we can leave this, but there is no mages, so there is no point. Yeah, the scarab, they're healing, they're doing some healing, but I'm not really sure if it's gonna help. So we can give him a ring too. Yeah, we have some guys who have physical protection, or at least a bit more than usual. So yep, let's give it a go. It might be the way to go. This is attempt number 15 or something. I don't know which number it is. Did we survive that? Yep, looks like we did. They are disappearing. How many were they? My goodness me, guys. There was 100 orcs there. And there we go. Stonefoot died. And hopefully no more people are dying. And we are only at the 30 meter mark, if you will. We are not anywhere near the other end. And they are going to start jumping now. Hey, but the Worlocks are gone. So we have these guys. Wow, dude. Finally, after 20 tries. I don't know if you guys gonna watch any of the tries. I might try and take out as many as possible and just leave the last one, guys. Hopefully I have enough footage to show you the state of the party, but I can show it now after the fact, you know, or what we had equipped. Yeah, we need these spoilers for some of the recipes. If we keep playing, we might stand a chance to kind of unlock a few recipes, and we get, yeah, another Ring of Thunder. Oh, inventory full. Fair enough, guys. I'm gonna have to kind of tidy up the coffers, and I think I'm going to call it an episode right here, guys. It's taking a toll. This was what, 20 victories pretty much, 19 or so, because we had we've done one extra in the last episode. But as you can see, we are struggling, and those are the artifacts of the party, and there's the composition. 4 priests, 2 war priests, and a bunch of 1 paladin and 3 knights. And I hope I didn't mess up the Holy Alliance thingy. Nope, I still have it, lucky me. I didn't break it apart. But hey, I mean, I don't know, I'm considering that maybe I have to drop the war priest maybe and run with a 3rd knight, if you will. You know, that might be something, you know, I don't know. I'm not really sure if it's gonna help, but hey, it is what it is. You know, it was a great party, you know. I enjoyed them quite a lot. Now we have a life of another 20 parties, and hopefully we can reach level 400. I mean, I will be happy with that. And by the looks of it, we can. I think we can take this fight no bother. But I have to sort this out. Another Ring of Thunder might be okay. I really don't know how it's gonna work. Are they going to kind of switch in between them? Are they going to... some of them will target one of them, the Thunder Mages. That might ease the pain, if you will. But too bad we don't have one of those crystals, man. When we have mages to kind of end up healing ourselves as well. But hey, thanks for staying until the end of this episode, guys. So I'm going to cut out most of the failed tries. It was quite a lot of back and forth, but the guys in the back are dying very badly, man. The priests are going first, and I don't know if I kind of mess it up and give them too much wisdom, you know, when I was buffing them up, you know. So yeah, I give them 162 and stamina 73 only. Maybe they need to be more balanced, if you will, you know, or something of this sort. I don't know. That might be the case, you know, and maybe you want to kind of level them up with one ring of restoration and one scar up or whatever they have, so they can kind of have of course they will get more wisdom because they are priests, but when I was leveling them up in the tavern, you know, I was putting on some of them quite too much wisdom. Maybe I should go with more stamina instead, you know, and that might help in the long run. If they live, if they don't die, they might heal the other guys, if you will. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about it. But hey, thanks for staying until the end, guys. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.